most daredevil group of daffy drivers to ever whirl their wheels in the Wacky Races.
Hi and welcome to Talk Films. Do you remember Wacky Races? The show, which first aired back in 1968, was a kids' television show that was created by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, who created a vast array of different cartoons like The Hair Bear Bunch, Captain Caveman and Scooby-Doo. The show was about a race between 11 crazy cartoon characters who each battle their way into becoming the world's wackiest racer. Although the race featured some wacky antics that involved some unique strategies, it's Dick Dastardly and Muttley who try to get rid of the other racers. It's always the obsession with taking out the other racers that stop the duo from winning and normally causes Dick Dastardly to get into all sorts of antics. Anyway, you may be asking, Jamie, why are you talking about all this? Well, I've decided that I may from time to time try something different to the normal film reviews that I tend to do. So today I've decided to talk about a game, inspired by the beloved Wacky Races and made for the Nintendo Entertainment System. On looking at this game and the title of the show, you may think this should be a decent racing game, but then you take a look at the first level and realise there's something not quite right about this. That's right, it's in fact not a racing game at all, but a platformer. What the hell were they thinking? I mean, yes, it's a fairly decent platformer with some decent upgradables along the way, but a platformer? The title of the show is Wacky Races. Who just sat there and thought, you know what we should do? We should just do what Super Mario Brothers did and make a platformer. But wait, shouldn't this be racing? Shut up! Anyway, as I said before, it's not a bad platforming game. It has some nice graphics for its time, lots of colour, and the controls are very responsive. You play as Muttley, the sidekick Mutt to Dick Dastardly, who's travelling the land in order to take care of the Wacky Racer characters so they can win the race. So you travel around going to the end of each stage and you can jump the platforms as usual and attack the enemies by biting them or by picking up some upgradables along the way, including throwing bombs or barking at them. That one I'm not too sure about. There are some good parts about this game, but I did find some problems along the way. First off, some of these jumps are ridiculous as I wasn't able to get across without taking massive damage. I then found out that you had to jump from the last pixel of the platform in order to make it, and although that can be seen as challenging, it only had me shouting at the screen. Also, I only managed to get to the first boss of the game, and he was impossible. Admittedly, it could be to do with my video game skills and not being very good, but it didn't matter what I did, I just couldn't avoid the boss's attacks, or when he just lunged at me. I ended up rage quitting as that was about as far as I could go, but I was at least pleased that they offer a continue from the last level that you were on, so that's something at least. Anyway, overall it's a decent game, but again I ask you, why wasn't it a racing game? It would have made more sense, but then again the show does involve a car turning into a hot air balloon, so who am I to argue? Until next time.